Waiting for broadcasting, it's loading. Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Welcome to everybody who just joined. We're just going to wait a little bit for everyone else to join. Let's give a chance to those who haven't joined yet. They're still loading. Hello. Hello. Hi, Jabari. Hi, Ulysses. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Hi, Cade. Mackenzie, how are you? Great to have you guys join in. Wow, numbers are going up pretty quick. I'm great. Thanks for asking, Ulysses. How are you? I'm great. Thank you, Tabitha. Ian, Octavio. Welcome, welcome. All right. Yes, hi, Hayden. Welcome back. Welcome back. I remember I can see some names that were from the last AMA. I'd like to welcome you all back. Now, if everyone could just share with just 3 friends a link to this, that would help out as well, so that we could get some more viewers and let some bring in some new interests. So if you could share the link around on your social media. Numbers still increasing. I'm afraid to start and get some people to miss out, so let's just wait a little bit longer. Definitely, Jabari. That's great. Thank you very much for sharing the link. Thank you. I believe if we all shared with at least 3 people, we will be able to get some more, some of our friends to join in, and we could get everyone's questions answered. Thanks, Lacey. Welcome. All right. That's great. I believe we've waited long enough. It's been 3 minutes. Maybe we should give it a few more seconds. What do you guys think? Should we just go ahead and start? Let me know in the chat box. Okay. Numbers are still going up. I am tempted to start, really excited to start, but I can see these numbers keep going up, so I'd like to wait a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. I appreciate everybody coming in right now. And I would like to give the opportunity to others to join as well. This live AMA right now being done on MeiTalk. I'm multi-streaming right now onto YouTube and Twitch. I mean, with the platform still in the development phase, we're live streaming right now to YouTube and Twitch successfully. What am I going to talk about? So whatever you want me to talk about, this is what it's all about. This is Ask Me Anything. Now we got a lot of questions that were put down on our on the forum that we posted earlier, and I tried to narrow down a couple of questions that that are similar. A lot of people are asking similar questions. So I want to be sure that I'll be able to give you all the answers that you need. Also, if there's any questions that are unanswered from all these, please let me know in the chat box. I'm looking at every chat box on YouTube, on Twitch, on MeiTalk. All right. Numbers are still increasing. Should I start? I mean, the last time I said I was about to start, we were at 300, now at 550. So I think it was a good decision to wait. But it's been 5 minutes, so let's go ahead and start. Fantastic. Well, first and foremost, for those joining for the first time, my name is Michael. I am CEO of StreamCoin. And this is the second live streaming that we do using our new platform, MeiTalk, and we're multicasting to YouTube and Twitch. Hello, Ian, and hello, Valentine, hello, Hayden. And so this is also the second AMA that we do. The first one was done on Telegram a couple of months back. If you remember, if you guys were with us, and for those who are joining us, I'd like to welcome you all. You're going to find this very interesting. Thank you for the comments, Chuck. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to get that. Just bear with me to get the questions out. And please feel free to ask some questions. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of questions that you guys are going to be putting into the chat box, but it's going to be quite similar to the ones that they already have that gotten from the form that you guys have filled up. So if there's anything left out, please ask as soon as I'm done, and I'll go through these questions one by one. All right? All right. So hold on a second. I just want to get names for those who asked the question. All right. So the first question is from Kasoon. When will Stream be listed on Binance and other exchanges? All right, so this is a very good question, and actually there's a lot of questions regarding listing, and of course that's the biggest thing that we're all excited about in terms of multi-streaming and I mean in terms of cryptocurrencies, and I mean that's the number one question. But we're going to have to be really careful with how we answer this, because there is an NDA, there's no non-disclosure agreement with exchanges, and we cannot announce first unless they announce first. So as soon as they announce, then we'll be allowed to announce. So rest assured that we have already 100 exchanges that are on our list of listing, and that'll start from the very first week of May. So we're starting listings in the first week of May, and we're aiming for 100+ exchanges. That's the best that I could answer this in order for me to comply to the NDAs that we have. All right, I hope that question is clear. Can I buy Stream with fiat money? Fiat conversion to crypto is still a thing that's developing right now, among the among all the crypto traders nowadays, and it does exist, but it's more of a later phase that we would like to add to the feature. Because right now what we're doing is we're aiming to get exactly all the features that we want to deliver. Everything that we promised, we're trying to build that. So having the fiat conversion is something that will be available at a very later stage. The eye is on the ball right now, and the ball is to get everything that we mentioned on the white paper as well. There's some things that are not even on the white paper, some amazing features I would like to surprise you with, but it will be later on in a timely manner and be announced. So as of now, fiat to StreamCoin is definitely something that we're all interested in. It's a must. It must be there, but just not at this stage. I hope that answers the question. And the next question comes from Diana. Diana, you asked when Stream will run on its own mainnet. So the Stream mainnet, we could say anywhere between 2 years to or 4 years or so, or could be way less. So the mainnet, once it happens, we're going to be announcing publicly, right? And then we're going to do a token swap to the Stream mainnet. But as of now, we are on the BEP, the Binance chain, And when there is going to be the swap, we will definitely announce and let you know. It's going to be an easy, smooth process. It's going to be as user-friendly. Now, MeiTalk is all about being as user-friendly as possible. And I want you all to know this thing. The existence of StreamCoin being the payment gateway, or whether it is, getting access to the NFT marketplace or just streaming itself, our main point is that we would like to make this as an easy as possible experience for everybody. It's not about getting the NFT done. It's not about getting the payment done. It's about user experience. If the users can use this, all these features with just up to 3 clicks, and that's practically everything I say to the developers. We need to have everything up to 3 clicks possible. Once you log into MeiTalk, you just, after you log in, you just click on a menu, you click on Broadcast Now, you put in the keys, and you stream. That's as simple. And these are the laws that we're actually following, from our side when we are building the platform. So we want people that never had a chance to stream because of the difficulties and the settings that they have to go through, that they have to learn before they start streaming. So it's all about making things easier. In short, I think this question dragged out way too long, so I think I'm going to jump into the next question. But I hope I was able to deliver the entire message here, that it's all about the user experience, all about you. It's all about us together when we use a platform that links you to online payments, or using cryptocurrency, or using going through the entire NFT process when you're selling, or you're buying, or you're minting, and whatnot. Okay, how are we doing so far? I would like to remind all the viewers that there is a translation feature, and it's found in the settings down at the bottom. So you can just go to with your mouse and click on the settings and just hover down to the translation feature, and you'll be able to get those auto subtitling feature that we were talking about before, and you'll be able to see that more languages will be available, obviously, once we get closer to the conference that I will be talking at, which is the World Live Streamers Conference. All right, great. All right, a question that caught my eyes from the chat: what will be the stream buy tax and sell tax? Well, cryptocurrencies are not taxed. The whole point about crypto means decentralized, and StreamCoin is decentralized. All right. Okay, I think this is gonna. Okay, I'm gonna go through all the questions in the chat, but let me just go through the ones here that and that probably will answer all those questions. And I appreciate that the questions that you're putting in. All right, so the next question is, how will Stream penetrate the highly saturated live streaming market? Now, to ask this question, you would be standing at a point where you're looking at Stream as a competitor to YouTube or Twitch. But what are we doing now? Right now, are we competing, or are we supporting? Because right now, if you get into MeiTalk, not only that you're streaming, from a streamer's perspective, you're streaming to YouTube, and you're also streaming to Twitch, and in the future 80+ platforms. There are platforms that exist right now today, and they don't have that much exposures, but they are still being used by the locals of that country that created the platform. Such as there was a platform in Vietnam called VTV Go, and all the local audience there, they're focused on that because they have their streamers that they follow over there, right? So what we're doing is we're supporting them to, I'm not specifically choosing, this is just an example, but all these platforms that are not being exposed right now due to the geographical location and the language barrier. All that is going to be taken away with the help of MeiTalk. So MeiTalk is not going to penetrate the streaming market. Yes, we will at a certain extent, but obviously we're supporting and bringing all the platforms together right? It's all about connecting everybody, right? We're connecting streamers and viewers globally, and that's the main point over here that I'd like to explain, and I hope I explained that very well. All right, I'm getting carried away with those questions over here in the chat. I know you guys want me to answer these really quick. I will, I promise. I'm just going to go through the list one more time. There's just a few repeated questions that I just want to get those out, and hopefully they'll answer most of the questions that you guys are currently posting right now. Once again, I thank everybody for joining in this AMA. I can see that the count went up to 1.7K views at this moment. From the time that I said actually I'll start, we were sitting at 500 views, and now at 1.7K. So if you missed out, we have the settings that you could get into for the subtitling, and you could get the subtitling out if it's not out already. Please do follow us on our YouTube and our Twitch, so that you can get notifications every time we have some announcements. I mean, you're in here right now to get these information. There's more updated information that'll be coming out as we move on, as we tackle one milestone after another. All right, so let's move on to the next questions. And I mean, this is the whole purpose of this live streaming. So what's next? This question comes. All right, so as I know, the amount of burnt tokens was 40% of the total supply. Not exactly, but quite right. If all tokens are sold through ICO, will the total company distribution be burnt? Let me explain how it's going to be done, right? As explained before, unsold tokens from the ICO will be equally burnt from the team allotment. So let me go back to when we had a total supply of 8.8 billion. Towards the end of December, we announced that we had been sold out on the pre-sale, right? And we also did say before that any coins that were not sold, the unsold tokens from the pre-sale, will be burnt and equally from the team allocation as well, but there wasn't any, right? So what happened was that we decided to go ahead and burn from the ICO allotment. I believe it was 2.64 billion, right? And we burnt 1.64 from that side, and then we burnt equally from the team allocation, bringing down the total supply to 5.52. Now, from this point on, we will be able to burn the unsold ICO coins, should there be any. But I mean, I hope that answers the question, because this question is actually translated from a different language. So I think that answers your question over here. And then I'll go to the next question. Okay, so what will a Web3 focused live streaming platform look like? Our dream. It looked like the dream. It's what we want to do, right? We're done with the Web 1, where there was no interactions between the users and the platforms, right? And then we jumped into a Web 2, where content creators could get in and create content, right? And now we're jumping into Web 3. Web 3 is where artificial intelligence and machine learning integrated, platforms, they start to recognize what's happening in more of an understanding way. If I want to explain this in layman's terms, in a nutshell, it's what Web 3 brings to our platform is, for example, you have many applications that will be able to get data from one content, and that's one of the main features of having the Web 3, right? We're all moving on, we're upgrading, we're moving from Web 1, Web 2 to Web 3, and soon the Web 2 is going to be old, and having a Web 3 experience is what everybody wants to do. So I mean, we're jumping into a world of metaverse. That's Web 3, right? Artificial intelligence. Today we are in a world where you could just say, hey Google, I would like to go have a meal and at a Japanese restaurant, for example, and watch a movie. So then it'll go through your current location, not just taking your word for word, but it'll be it's more in a more complicated way. In fact, it'll even give you the menu in 3D. That's what Web3 is all about, and that's how having streaming options. I mean streaming features, integrate into the Web3. I hope that answers the question as well. Okay. So I'm just going to jump into the next. How are we doing so far? The view count went up to 2,000. That's great. Welcome everybody. I'm just trying to remember what was the last view count that was. I think we were at 1.4, so about 600,000, 600. Well, now 700 more, 2.1K. Welcome, welcome. To those who just joined us, welcome. This is the AMA. We started about 10 minutes ago. I'll go through the questions. Some of them might be repetitive, so hopefully I'll be able to answer some questions as well again. But hopefully, the main point is that I am targeting the questions that is the most frequently asked questions. All right. Happy 2K. So will influencers be joining MeiTalk soon? What do influencers want? And what do wannabe influencers? Those who are getting there, right? Those who are in the journey to get to that point. They need total exposure. And also some influencers are not influencers to some certain regional locations, right? And what MeiTalk has to bring is breaking down borders basically when it comes to streaming, having this translation and in the future even dubbing, right? But how far down the future, I don't know. But I mean that's a major possibility for where we're trying to go to in all this development that we're going to go through. So the main application will be out somewhere around the end of the third quarter of 2022 this year. So then that's when you will be able to see a lot more features out, and then we'll be announcing some more features that we didn't announce even before. So just a heads up on that, just so you know what to expect. All right. How are we doing? Wow, I see a lot of questions over here. Okay, some of them I've already answered, okay? I'm not ignoring you. What MeiTalk is based on? Well, StreamCoin is on the BEP, and we will be merging to our own mainnet, which I explained earlier. And all right, so bear with me here. There's a lot of questions. Okay. On your website instead of using sale. We did it on our. Okay, so why did you decide to do your pre-sale on a website? The pre-sale was done on initially started on a list of whitelisted investors, and then due to your demand that we were getting from the Telegram community, there were a lot of investors that wants to get into the pre-sale. So then it's then we let you guys know that you can invest, and then when that happened, there was about 10% left or something from the pre-sale, and then the pre-sale was done. If your question was about the ICO, I think this is what you mean, right? You mean the ICO, not pre-sale. So pre-sale is done on the website, because you said website. Pre-sale was never done on the website. But I think you mean ICO. So ICO is done on the website because it's going to be a lot more easier for us. And I think, this is, it's not like we said specifically what's the best way. This is what suits us best, basically. to make it possible. Because thing is that if you think about it, we've already created the MeiTalk platform, right? Can you imagine how much work was actually put into it? So to put those tiny little details, how to do the ICO and everything, that wasn't the main concern. The thing is that we wanted to get the platform out, so that's where all the focus was going on. So I hope that answers the question. All right. Okay. I'll just continue on. How's it going? Already subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing. Which blockchain? Okay. I already answered that question. Okay. I'll just continue here on this list then, because I'm going through a lot of questions that have been repeated. So, okay. What is the value proposition of the? Okay. So, what is the value of a StreamCoin? So obviously that's a question that everybody's going to ask, but can anyone answer this question, right? So no one can tell you what a coin value is, obviously, but what we can tell you, our prediction, we predict that the price will be, this is what we believe, will be $1.3 up to $3 as soon as, it's out from the listing, from the day of the listing, I mean. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for your nice, sweet comments. So when will Stream be listed on the top exchanges? Like I said, it starts from the very first week. I cannot name those top exchanges, and I can just tell you that they start from the very first week of May 2022. Someone asks, can I sell StreamCoins on the day it gets listed on the exchange? Absolutely, if your tokens are not, locked, like, those that have received rewards on through real research, they have their tokens locked. Then those will have to wait until the unlocking, till all their coins are unlocked. Thank you. All right. Next questions. I'm just trying to pick out the best questions. How do you plan? Okay, so since it's a live streaming channel, anything can be streamed. How do you plan to manage content supervision? Pretty much the same way all the platforms do. We have human beings behind it. They're monitoring. We have a team of trained specialists to monitor content and do exactly the same thing. We also have like artificial intelligence inside as well that will be able to identify and pick out some of those contents that are inappropriate. And there's also a reporting feature that will be there as well to help out. Will you have the facility to customize our MeiTalk background? I mean, as of now, it's not there, but why not? We'll definitely have that added there. Okay. Next questions. Let's move on to the next question. So the next question here is, when will we be having the team come up live on MeiTalk? That's definitely something that's going to happen, and we will have the team together. The thing is that the team is decentralized. Some are here in Dubai, some are out, and in order for us to be all in together, we will announce, and we will be, coming up and going live one day. We will let you know when that happens. All right, moving on to the next question. Is Stream token going to be listed on DEX or CEX, so decentralized exchanges and centralized exchanges? There's one thing that you need to know about this, because this is a very, very frequent question. In fact, I've been looking at the questions on Telegram myself, and I've been answering them one by one. And also, I want to thank those, speaking of Telegram, I want to thank everyone who has helped to answer questions on Telegram. Now, that's great support, and I really appreciate it. We all do. So I'll jump back into this question. CEX and DEX. Now, What's the difference? Okay, I know a lot of you already know the difference, but since it's a frequent question, there's a lot who don't understand the difference between DEX and CEX. So decentralized exchanges are those exchanges such as Binance and Bittrex, Bitfinex, Coinbase. These are centralized exchanges, and decentralized exchanges are PancakeSwap, SushiSwap, Uniswap. The thing is that I'll go back to that question. When are these going to be listed? When you're talking about decentralized exchanges create pairs based on smart contract. So as soon as the coin gets listed, then people will be able to create the smart contract on the decentralized exchanges and start to trade them. So, but decentralized exchanges that I explained before, you will have to wait until the exchange announces first, and then we will announce immediately. So I bet we will announce a second after they do, because we will be as excited as you are. Okay. Thank you very much for your interest, Wade. All right, so other questions, basic questions here. How can I transfer this coin to dollars? Obviously, just like any other cryptocurrency, you will convert it into your fiat currency. I would say not just dollar at the respective exchanges that would accept that fiat. For instance, if you want to convert them to dollars and transfer them to your your dollar account, you will transfer convert Stream into the accepted exchanges, cryptocurrencies that's accepted on your exchanges, and then convert that into fiat. So nothing complicated about that, nothing new about that. So the next question here is, I have high expectations on Stream. I wonder how the price will be. As I told you that we have high expectations as well. The expectations are 1.3 to $3. This is what we personally predict. So someone here says that they heard the Mainnet will be launched on 2027. Any chance to launch earlier? Everything is possible, right? The thing is that we like to under promise but over deliver, rather than over promise and under deliver. So this is definitely something that we like to do, and we will stick to that. All right. Is MeiTalk a subscription-based service? No. It's, you can just enter MeiTalk and create an account and just use it just like any other platform, and have all the features that it has to give, the multi-streaming, and then you can direct videos into the NFT marketplace, watch adverts, and earn StreamCoins by watching adverts. Questions about how to withdraw StreamCoins and everything. I mean, it depends on exactly which coins you're talking about, the ones that you invested in the pre-sale or ICO. If they're unlocked, then you would just withdraw them normally how you would do in a normal exchange after it is listed. But once you invest into the ICO, the coins get transferred within 5 to 10 minutes into your trust wallet or the wallet that you chose to use that is applicable. All right. Let me go through these questions again in case I missed out something. Okay. Is there a chance that StreamCoin will get to $3? We're predicting between 1.3 to $3. All right. So I think I went through the questions that are the frequently asked questions, and there's a huge list of the remaining questions. So but these ones are repeated questions. So just give me a second. Let me try to get out the questions from chat as well. I'll go through chat. One second. All right, so I'm going to go through the chat over here. I can see the count went up to 2.5. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining in. And for those who joined us towards, like just recently, I've been answering most of the questions that were, put into the forums. And now I'm just going to go through the questions that are in the chat. All right, so will StreamCoin price increase? Well, the price predictions more than what I said already. It just wouldn't be right for me to give you price predictions, right? So everyone has to conduct their own due diligence and proceed with any sort of investment. So I'm just going to go through the chat questions. All right, so I'm just pulling out this other laptop with the other questions so I can just make sure that... All right, here you go. So I can see the questions over here are pretty much the same questions. How long will your partnership with Real Research last? It's so far there is no talks about ending any partnerships. We just started the partnership with Real Research. Any future promises? Well, there's a lot of future promises, but can I save that for the conference? Because if I'm going to say everything right now, then what do I have to say at the conference, right? So that's the big day, is the launch day. Okay. Does MeiTalk support 4K resolution? I mean, it's definitely on the list, but will it at the very beginning? Not yet, but it will get to the point that will, obviously. Okay. Does MeiTalk support third-party softwares such as voice mods, overlays? At the moment, it supports the OBS Studio, which once you get into the MeiTalk website, MeiTalk TV, and you log in and you're about to broadcast, you have this option to either go on the MeiTalk Studio or you can get the stream keys off your OBS. That's for all the tech savvies, as I mentioned before. All right. Trying to go through questions. All right, now on Twitch. All right, so how can we earn StreamCoins through MeiTalk? There's many ways. I believe I answered that. I think you probably joined us, one of the late joiners. So I'll just, I can make this a little short. You can earn StreamCoins by watching an advert on MeiTalk. That's one way. The other way is that if you're a streamer, you can get endorsed by your viewers and your supporters in StreamCoins. And, you get to keep 100% of it, right? Unlike other platforms where you will have to share with the platform 40% to 50% in most cases, but not with MeiTalk. There is another way to earn, obviously, is through the NFT marketplace. So once you mint your video NFT into the StreamCoin NFT marketplace, then you can earn in StreamCoins as well. Okay, I'm just trying to scroll through the rest of the questions. Many of you guys are greeting, and I thank you all for your kind comments. I'm trying to focus on questions Is there any referral limits? Okay, I don't know how we start talking about referral, but since we're talking about that, let's just jump in. Yes, we have a referral program. Okay, it's on our ICO website, so ico.stream-coin.com. And once you get in there and you verify your KYC, you will then you'll be eligible to invest into the ICO, right? But with the minimum investment of $50, you will be able to generate a referral code. However, the ICO investment has no minimum limit. It's just to generate your referral code. And once you generate your referral code and you share it with someone else that then purchases StreamCoins, the amount of StreamCoins that he receives or she receives, you will also receive an equal amount. All right, I hope that explains it, but there's no limit. Like, you can share it to as many people as you want. Let me go through the next questions. What? Okay, just give me a second there. So what about advertising between live streaming? Advertising in between live streaming is definitely not a feature that we'd like to do. Nobody has done it before, and it will be inappropriate to the streamer. All right, so thank you very much. Great session. Thank you. How can streamers earn StreamCoins? Again, repeated questions. You can earn through advertisements, through the NFT features, through getting endorsed. You could endorse your streamer with StreamCoins. You know, give them 100% of what you want to give them. Was waiting for stream. Thank you. Your waiting is over. You know, everything we said so far, we were able to deliver. And there's a lot more, you know, like I said before, we want to over deliver and under promise. So if there's some features that haven't been mentioned yet, well, that's because we'd like to keep you, you know, excited. Okay, I'm trying to go through some questions here. There's a lot of comments such as great project, thank you, interesting, nice. Thank you so much. But let's leave some room for the people asking questions. All right. I'm trying to understand this question. Just bear with me just a second. Okay, so what makes your project trustable, right? I mean, we are in Dubai. You see my face. I'm trustable. We are licensed in Dubai as well, and you know we are following all the rules, all the standards that we're trying to, which we are actually abiding to, right? Like, for example, and you know, some nationalities are not allowed to invest in the ICO, right? So we banned those nationalities as well. So it's not like we're trying to get everybody in to jump in and just invest, right? So also we promised platforms. You are on a platform right now. It's running, and that cost us quite a lot of money, right? So it's you know, we're delivering as we go, and it's been such an amazing experience, and also with the support of all the community members. I just want to say thank you, and a thank you to all the investors as well for the, you know, the pre-sale that really got us to actually deliver to what we're currently delivering right now. And there's going to be a lot more at the conference, and I just can't wait for that day of the conference. I want to see you there. I will be there, and you know, definitely be happy to have a face-to-face conversation with any of you once you come in. Hopefully there would be the time to, and I'll definitely do that. That's the least I can do when you come over to the conference. It's going to be in Dubai Festival Arena in the UAE. 26th to 28th March. All right. Thank you so much for all your great comments, everybody. I'm trying to scroll through all those wows and goods, and thank you. Thank you very much. Needless to say, okay. Thank you so much for your nice comments. I'm trying to find some questions. Where did all the questions go? Okay. We are nearing the time that, the end of the time that we actually have. We have about a few minutes to go. And I just want to take this time to say thank you very much. Wow, 2.4 views, definitely way more than before. And as we continue to grow, this is inevitable. We're gonna keep getting more and more interest, obviously, because it's user friendly. When people get introduced into cryptocurrency, they find it very difficult to cope, right? And if we focus on making this as easy and as simple as possible, then obviously we'll be attracting more and more users. It's what makes this project a success. Not just the team behind it, it's the supporters behind it, the users, the potential users, the streamers that will be using MeiTalk with all those features that we have. Jumping into this Web3 world, you need to have the tools to be, to have I wouldn't say the qualification, but just to be ready to compete in this Web3 world, and having a platform that with such easy features, that's what everyone is, interested in. The whole point here is that we make it easy and simple. Your feedback, our implementation, and together we'll be able to deliver what we promise. I just want to do one more round of the questions. I just hope I haven't missed out, because I do apologize if some I have missed out, because it's actually quite a lot, and this scrolling over and over. Can you give me a spoiler? No, I can't. I think I went through that question again. Okay, I'll scroll down to the latest ones. I think we're good over here. So thank you very much. We're running out of time. I want to thank everybody for coming in here today. 2.4K view, that's great, and obviously would like to see that more than just double the next time we do an AMA. We will be announcing in the Telegram groups that when we will come up again. MeiTalk will be used definitely again, and hopefully we're looking forward to see you all at the World Live Streamers Conference. Once again, thank you to everybody, to all the investors, to all the users, and all the support that you have given so far, and the continuous and endless, support that we have received at the moment. Please do follow our official YouTube channel, our Twitch channel, our Telegram official community channel, and official community chat group on Telegram. We have plenty of channels for different languages, and we aim to bring in another 30 more languages into this game, right? So if we can target more than 165 countries, equal to all that, that real research is exposed to, so that we could facilitate all the new investors and users. And once again, I just want to say thank you so much for your continuous support. It's really appreciated, and everyone here appreciates you too. It's it's a collective effort from both sides. The investors, and the users, and the team behind it that's actually creating it. From a dream to a reality, I say thank you very much for all your supports. And I will be signing out. Thank you.